Not it will be. Hey, hi everyone, and we are finally here, guys. I think you thought we were not coming, but come what may, we said we must come, and here we are. It is Thursday once again, and we're always so thrilled to have you here. Today, I have the singular privilege of hosting this. Is it September? Twagamba tulinga tutya mu debate bannange twekandi live nno. Huh? The September house, eh?
And was a September house.
And those are Avanga September House. That's why I have the singular privilege to host this September House of these lovely ladies from Uganda, Bachala, Bana Uganda. Tuli wano, tujja wano buli lwakuna, tujja wano buli week, okwongera obbannyonnyola, okubanyikiza ensonga eno ya online digital business. N'olwaleerera tuutuno, tulina omukyala abadde tatera kulabika wano, omukyala Charity. Tusanyusa okulaba kulikayo gye wali wabulira munnange. Welcome back, Charity.
Thank you.
Otherwise, I think others are not new. The other faces, our faces are not very new. Charity abantu bwogenda okusooka oddemu obeyanjulire kache very briefly. Charity, remind us of who you are before I come back to introduce our topic.
Oh, Charity. Okay. We are in English or in Luganda?
What's up?
Okay.
General happiness.
General happiness. Let me start with English. Ladies and gentlemen who are tuning in today, tonight, this morning, you are very, very welcome to this live. You don't know what you're going to hear. It's a lot from these powerful ladies who are making it in the online space. You need to stay right here. My name is Charity. I live in USA, specifically in South Carolina, born and raised in Uganda. But now I live here. I'm a nurse by profession, a mother of 3 beautiful girls, all under 10. A wife, definitely a daughter, and with so many siblings, and a proud digital business owner. And that's the reason why I'm here. So I'm so excited to share what I got. Thank you.
Wow, thank you, Charity. That was short and sweet, very sweet. So thank you. So back to our topic today. Charity said she was born and raised in Uganda. Kati muna Uganda ngammwe sendowooza yatambuzaako n'ebigere bafuusa ogenda kusomera. So today we are going to unlevel the myth about the online businesses. Many people are skeptical, are afraid of taking that first step into this space of freedom because of this many things we've heard, they have seen others go through or something like that. So today we are talking about the myths, what people believe about the online space and what really is. I'll start with my short story. This is my love story. I love love stories. My name is Assy, for those of you who are watching for the first time. Nabulime, I'm a Ugandan. I moved to German about 11 years ago on a family reunion. My husband is German. So asking me, how did you meet a German man while you're in Uganda? We met online over the internet. You know, those are the myths. And let me tell you about this myth is around my wedding. We wedded in 2013 and I moved to Germany in 2014. So when I met my husband, many of my friends, people around me were happy for me because I'd been a single mother for some time. I was struggling. So friends were happy for me to meet a nice guy who is caring and visiting me and sending me, those protection from German to Uganda. I always had chocolate in my house those days until this guy really proposed and wanted us married. Now, friends came around. The same one who really celebrated me was like, Assy, are you serious? Are you seriously going to marry this man you met on the internet? Many of them had met my then fiance. They liked him. He's okay, no problem, no lies. But then the only one thing, you met this man online on the internet. Can you really trust the internet? Meanwhile, they were enjoying the chocolates and everything with me, but when things got serious, people became skeptical. So anyway, we went ahead and waited, and many people, I'm very sure, were quietly waiting for my marriage to fail because I met this guy online. That was 2012, by the way. Things have changed a lot, and then people waited 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. We've been married. We'll be married in 12 years in December, and
Wow.
our marriage is going strong. So myths were there, but we overcame them. So today I come, the very person who met a life partner online is coming with also found a life business online. So Joanne, which are those myths you have had? I'll start
Thank
with you.
you.
Joanne is wherever she is. I have a reason why I'm starting with her. Katandike nawe. Bulimba limba chiwo ulide.
Neyanziza nnyo Assy. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon from wherever you're watching us. Manang, as usual, I'm happy to always be here. I'm happy to be with my sisters from Uganda. Sichangu, naye we are always here. Ate Mukama atusobozesezza okubeerawo. So, today we are talking about myths. The biggest one for me that was really, really huge. I don't have time. First and foremost, I'm a registered nurse by profession. At the time, I was working full-time plus extra just to survive. So I had like 2 jobs officially. And those 2 jobs were really eating up my time. Then I'm a traditional business owner. So I have about 30 staff that I work with and I have to care for, and I have to make sure that things are done for them. Okay. And that goes on every day. Every day there's something. Madam Chino, Madam Chidi, Madam Chidi, you know? So I was like, surely sina budde. And the myth was, I'll be spending a lot of time on social media. The truth, most of us start when we're doing other things. And when some of us start, we are single parents or we are parents and full-time workers, full-time parents. But what happens, and you don't have to have 2 hours to sit there in one goneda. Whatever pocket of time that you have is what you use. So for me, that is the one myth that got busted within a few minutes of me starting, literally. The second thing, you have to have social media following, a big social media following. Banange nze sayinako nalibeerangako ku social media, navaako ku social media because I literally didn't have time to keep posting and updating things. But then I enjoyed coming to scroll, and I remember I used to say to myself, tinzijako kubanga oluusi nsangako ebintu by'essaala, you know, because they would post things about prayers and I would love to watch those things. But I was there on social media every day, though I didn't have a very big social media following. So my fear, the myth was, for me to be a successful digital business owner, I had to have a big following. Guess what? I'm successful and I don't have a big social media following. So those are my 2 myths that were huge for me.
Thank you so much, Joanne. Yeah, actually, those were my myths now. Now I don't know what I'm going to say. Let me comment just quickly about, especially moms who say, I don't have time. I don't have time to do a business. I'm very busy. I have 2 jobs. I have to take care of children. And the thing is, actually, I never had time before starting this digital business. But when I started, this is the thing which created time for me. Because, think about that second job. You're going to go for that job for 3 or 4 hours. But in total, it's going to be 7 hours. Because you know what? You have an hour to drive in and an hour to drive back.
Yes.
And no one pays you No one pays you for driving to your second job and driving back. No one pays you.
No.
Those are 2 hours. 2 hours minimum wage in Germany is 15 euros. That's 30 euros put aside. So when mothers always come to you say, no, you see, my kids are small. I don't have time. I don't think I can do anything. Like Joan said, our business is online. Most it's 90% of it is automated. So all you need is the 10%, which you can do anytime. Things we do, we go live while cooking. We send a post, we send a post while traveling to work and back. We answer inquiries while on train or on bus. So basically 90% of our business is automated. So time should never be a worry. Actually, it's the business which is going to win you your time back. Because a business I can do while going out to the playground with my children, what's better than that? Yeah. Thank you so much, Joanne. Ani addako. Charity ndaba ayingidde emmotoka. Charity gwoba oddako munnange nga tannayingira watali network. Charity, over to you.
Assy oba nzire ku mulala n'ayogerako ngenda kyusa bukyusa motoka kati awo nja kuba sirisiteki naye nga kweri network ejja kubeera kweri.
Okay, oba okyusa bukyusa kale tugende owa mukyala Danso. Aminata, the floor is yours. What are those things you've had or those things you yourself thought before starting this digital business which were not true at all?
Oh, okay. Oh man, this is really sensitive to me because when I started the business, I didn't know it was about coming online. Yes, I loved Facebook. I would scroll through Facebook to see memes. But when I started the business, I didn't realize that I have to come online. And the shock that I got, but not in a bad way, but I was like, oh, anyways, if it's online, then I had to be more comfortable. It took me some time for me to be like this. Trust me. But it's doable. And also another thing that everybody who hears me doing this business is like, what? Otunda bichate kati. Oyingira mu bichi. Otunda bichate Aminata. You know? Those kind of things. Because me, they know me, I would join anything that I have to do to earn, I would do it. But my mom was like, oh my God, can't I tell you? Oh, Tunda Aminata, most of my friends would be like, Aminata, what are you selling now? Like I told the movie, like, but what I'm trying to say is that it's an online business. Yes, it is marketing, but we do not have any products. Most people think that online business, if you say I'm a digital marketer or I'm a digital business owner, you had to have something that you're selling to somebody, or you had to talk to somebody. But no, that's not what this business is. Actually, it's the opposite. You're selling a service, but the service itself is helping you, but not, helping the person you're helping. So I'm not selling any product. I don't have any products. No, I am having a service that I'm selling to you that will help you. Right? Oh dear. No. Oh.
We see you.
Sorry, no, mommy, don't touch. So that's what somebody, or even selling to someone. If you're doing a digital business, so get family, no bagamba munayo, kungula chintu chino nenfuna sente. That's not how it is. Business we are putting ourselves there. We are selling a service, but not to family, friends, to everybody else who needs help or who needs at least extra time, extra income, just a supplement or side hustle, just to supplement you. That's it. We don't sell a product or no. Most people think like that, but no, that's not how it is. And also people, yes, family members are going to protect you from it, but you need to know what you want as you as a person. So instead, my people were like, what are you selling? Like, there's no product that I'm selling. My mom asked me to a point, what do you have? Show me what you're selling. I told her I don't have anything that I'm selling. So I think most people think if you talk about digital business, you're selling something. You have something tangible to sell. Thank you, ma'am. But it's not it. For me, that was the biggest issue.
Yeah.
And back to you, Assy.
Yes. This is a really big issue. When we're talking about a business, we actually say you do not sell any products, you do not ship, you do not store any product. We don't handle logistics. You don't have to do product demos. That's what we always say, and that is the truth. But of course, it's a digital business. A business must have a product or products, and we have really wonderful products. But why we don't talk about these products? It's because we don't want to entangle ourselves in the product. But the products are there and they are wonderful. You will love them. You will have access to know everything when you pay the access fees. Our strategy has been working for over 10 years and is still working successfully because, we sell a business opportunity. We're here to help mothers, to help immigrants, to help fathers secure family time with their families and their loved ones, and to avoid the burnout of the multiple jobs, especially immigrants. So if like I come to you, Joanne, and say, Joanne, come. Are you tired of your multiple shifts? Yes. Come, let me kaloshon your kalava. Kajja kuyamba. So we have products, wonderful products. Some of them are physical, some of them are digital, but we have products because those are the three pillars of a business. There must be a product or a service. There must be a product or a service which people need. Yeah, so we have that. There must be a marketing strategy. And we have that one. Which is the other pillar?
People. Product
and system. Is it a system?
Yeah. And system.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you so much. So, Mpaji, the pillars of a business, there must be a product which is needed. There must be people who need it. And there must be a way of bringing this product to the people. And these are the three pillars we offer you on our platform. Everything researched, marketing research, made, and you just have to plug in. So plug in, how do we plug in? You plug in by, first of all, registering on any of our websites, on our pages, or reaching out to us, watching the introductory webinar, and of course, paying the service fee of $149. I think that's also another myth. I don't know. Charlotte, over to you. In your experience, your 2 years experience in this digital business. What do people think?
Thank you, Assy. I have a few definitely. And the main one of the main ones that I hear a lot is that I expect if I work online, money should just come in every time. I've encountered people like it's a get rich quick scheme, right? That's the expectation. Yeah. If I join a business online, I should be able to earn in the next minute or the next few days, right? And however, it can be that way, but that's not the real truth. You got to build your business. You got to put the building blocks on top of one another, build the foundation and build that business just the way you could build a brick and mortar business, right? Get a location, rent a place, get the product, put it in place, get the workers, the way you build a brick and mortar. However, this one is simpler. However, you need to put effort, you need to put time and dedication in your online business to see it succeed. So that's one thing I hear all the time. People will ask me things like, so how much am I going to earn next month? I'm like, you can determine that. You got to determine that. And that's going to be determined by how much dedication you put in, how much effort, and how much time you're going to invest in your online business. It needs all those three: dedication, time, and effort to be able to make that money next month, right? Because some people will be like, I thought I'm going to be getting a paycheck I'm like, this is not a job. This is a business, right? So it works and operates like any other business. So it's not a get rich quick scheme. We are building. Assy has been the longest in this business here on this forum. Assy, how long have you been in the business?
Today is the 25th. 4 years and 13 days.
4 years and 13 days.
Wow.
If this business wasn't real 4 years, why would Assy still be, coming on a beautiful evening to just be live here talking about a business for 4 years, right? So she's been here for 4 years. She has been building, right? And she's way up there compared to all of us because she has been here longer. Longevity is very important. So we build. It's an online business, but we need building. But however, the systems are in place, like she said, systems, products, and people, community that will help you succeed. You're not going to be doing it alone. A brick and mortar business, you're in it, you have figuring everything out on your own. But here, you have support from community, you have a training, you have community like we are doing here, whether we're in person or apart. It's beautiful. That's the beauty of the online space, right? That's one myth. So yeah, it's not a get rich quick scheme. Come in here, work, dedication will show you how to do that. And the second myth that I'm going to bust is online businesses are not legitimate or stable. That's another thing, right? Online business, they're not legitimate. They are not real. They're going to take my money and walk away, and I won't find them anywhere after that, right? That's also another myth that we get. The first day, I have been working online for 10 years. This still beats my understanding. And I'd come from Uganda 2 years later before I jumped into online. I had no clue that that was even a possibility. First place that I went to was Etsy. I sold a necklace on Etsy. And I was like, okay, now I have sold a necklace. Will this money come into my bank account? I waited. Dang! It went straight to my bank account. I was like, is this real? This is possible?
The money came.
Yes, the money came. So the moment that day it did, that's when I was like, you know what? I am stuck here. This is it for me. I'm going to figure out how to make more money and more money and more money online, just effortlessly like that. So it is legitimate. It can be stable depending on how much you're working it. But yeah, the legitimacy of online space, yes, your money, your checks come right in. You see us sometimes showing checks here, and people are still asking questions like, are they real? They are real checks. We cash them right there and then. So yeah, online, there's so much legitimacy in online space. And at first I thought maybe being online, I'm going to be hacked or things are going to happen to me. You give your bank account details, this and that. You put a lot of information online. But at the end of the day, everything has been stable. I've never been hacked. I've never encountered any issues, working online. It's been the most stable place because no one is going to fire me. No one is on my back. I am doing my thing. I am feeling my passion. I'm feeling my spirit. I wake up every single day doing what I love, and I cannot imagine the other way. To get stability. If you're looking for stability, I think that's the most stable way to live, right? So yeah, thank you.
By the way, are you done, Charlotte?
Yes.
Thank you so much. By the way, this girl, Charlotte, you're seeing here, she's at home. It is 9 coming to 10 in America. She's at home. She's also an immigrant like others who are jumping up and down like headless chickens to go for others. Just because she took that leap of faith over fear. Of course, we all started with a little bit of skepticism, fear here, fear there, but you will never know until you do it. Because if you think of something, you don't do it, you always think maybe it was right, maybe it was wrong, maybe it was good, maybe it was. Get inside. If you don't succeed, you will learn. There is never ever a loss. Thank you so much. Charlotte mentioned about earning. When am I going to see my first paycheck? When am I going to get my money back? So, because most of us didn't come from a business background, but the good thing with our business forum, our training and our community is you get trained and molded when you come into our training. We know that this is not a get rich quick. We have training, also training you from the traditional business point of view. Most businesses do not take off minimum 5 years. To say that I started a business, that's why most businesses do not see their first anniversary, because people come in and they think, oluyingiranga sente njola. It's a business. You have to build it. Guys, ladies, we built our careers for 16 years, 17 years of study. And 20 years later, in our jobs, we're still not where we want to be with our jobs after building those careers for over 15 years. Personally, I was in school for 16 years before I started getting my first paycheck. 16 years, half of my lifetime. So how do you expect to come into a business and they start earning right away? And our digital business is exactly like any other traditional business. Like you said, the only difference is we have advantage over the traditional business is our market is wide, it's global because the internet is global. And the fact that we do have a training, we do have a community, we do have all the tools for marketing. Advertising, I think, is the biggest expenditure for businesses. And the more you advertise and let people know your business, the more you're going to get profits. And we have all those things in place. That's what sets us apart from other businesses. Otherwise, in any other aspects, it's a business just like any other business, which you have to start, learn, invest, open your shop, open every day. So it's not like many people, like Sarah said, they think like, I'm going to click in here, put in some 5,000, and next month the 5,000 will become 50,000. And people have lost millions of money because of that. Anyway, let us leave that. Yeah. So about the legitimacy, I will not add a thing. I gave my story right in the beginning. People thought, even if they thought my husband, my then fiance, was a perfect man, they didn't think the marriage was going to hold because it was made online. And they are still seeing us going strong. Okay, then kyali kyatuduseeko omwana oyo nategedde nti agenda kudduka naye tumulinde. Otherwise, guys, our viewers, thank you so much for keeping here. I think any other thing to add on that? Okay. Ndoza zimiti nezange muzogedde, so
There's something you said. People think online business are not going to work. I don't even know what I was going to say, but anyway, let me see. Okay, yeah. Like abantu balowooza nti wobeera ku mutimbagano, you invest money and you get right away money, right? Even if I'm going to say this because there's some things I'm learning, financial freedom, about financing, investing, and everything, right? Even when you're investing, you don't get results right away or tomorrow. Like today, I'm investing in ETF or S&P. I'm getting right away results. No, it takes time for that money to also build to okuleta amagobo. In any investment you're making, sente zirwawo, and also it depends on. Sorry, I have another person here helping me out, but let me know.
She wants to put a point of contrast.
Amanyi gotekamu gofuna.
Yes.
You know, let me know. So amanyi
and another thing is
the sente gofuna. What you invest, what you get. You know, hey.
Yeah. That's
so
true. Input is directly proportional to output.
It's like it's like success is directly proportional to consistency. You know. Sorry, mom. She wants attention. So, sorry, that's what I wanted to say.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Let us look at those companies which are world renowned. Most of them are over 100 years, 200 years. Even their founders are no longer here. Some of them, their founders never even chewed any coin of those companies. Companies like Coca-Cola, companies like Nike, those companies like Ford have been doing a lot of Napoleon Hill lately, and he loves Ford. So companies like Ford, those people, some of them, of course, died millionaires, but they endured a lot. It didn't take them 2 years, 10 years, or even 20 years. It was over 30 years. But what differentiates the people who succeed and those who fail is People succeed, don't quit. Those are the. And we are building here. We are building what are they called? Empires. We are not building a career. Look at the energy and the time and the money you put in building your careers. Sometimes you even you even bribe to get that promotion, or you get another $10,000 and go back to upgrade yourself so that you get that promotion. And when you're 67, whatever you've invested in goes down the drain. No one needs you again. Go to retirement and
Assy, how about that career change where you have invested 30 years of that in that one career, and then later you realize, I want to change. I don't want this anymore. Then you have to invest in another career completely and start all over fresh.
Yeah. That's the difference between a career and a business. In your business, every toil you put
let's give it also
not going to go. Yes, Aminata.
Yeah, a good example is Joan right here. A good example is Joan here. She studied nursing in Uganda, right? But she had to come in Australia and do the course again because the standards in Uganda, they don't even consider them here. That's another investment, double investment in your career. Yes, you studied, but hey, you come to a different country and they say, oh, girl, we do not recognize this, or we don't even know what the heck, you had to go back again. That's a second investment. So that's a good example too.
What you want your gains now? I'll soak it out in German. And that's why we got down. 10 years of experience, but that's why we got down. You start from square one. And people don't see that as a loss or anything, because I'm building my career. That career expires at 65.
True.
And this business is going to be here until I'm 65, 75, 85, 95. And when I got 95, Victor is behind me, Marcel is behind me, or even some grandchildren, whoever chooses to run my business further, it will stay. No one is going to stay with your career. So,
point.
Yeah.
Tubadde tumanyi tuyiseemu. Charity, can you hear us? You're muted.
Ndoza bambi kyaliko kimututte.
Good traffic light.
Aliko traffic nabitegedde. But anyway, Charity, when you get through, you can say, otherwise twongere kibozi. Nze waliwo omuntu yayogedde ku kya time. The many mothers mbalabye nga I've reached out to them personally about this business, and the reason why I reached out to them is because seeing that they have little kids, they have to go to work. Tembabuuza mukikola mutya Germany one. When I came to Germany, my kids were almost out of the eggshell. They were like 6, and they were both going to school. They were 6 and 8, but it was still difficult. Ati nolaba omukyala ng'alina akeeya akajja ku mabeere yakaggyeko nno lwa mulimu. Yandibadde atayagala n'okukayonsa naye yakaggyeko addeyo akole ng'alinayo obulala bubiri obwa nasale n'aka primary. Those kids have to be picked, they have to be taken, kids get sick, whatever, and the stress is so much. You approach them and you know what they tell you? That's a Serena good day. I don't have time for anything else. Yeah, and that is the sad reality.
Naye ng'ate ekyobudde, it is such a big myth. Abantu abasinga bagamba nze sina budde. Naye ng'ate kankugulira obeerako ku gundi ku Facebook oba ku Instagram.
Gye batusanga.
Ani atrendinga ku TikTok, ani abeerako ku Instagram, ani atrendinga. Byonna ne babiraba. Naye obwo obudde bwennyini bw'okozesa okuscrollinga. Same time that you need, you know. They don't
about social media.
They don't the meetings back to back. I've barely been on my socials at all. Naye obudde bwe namaze ku socials, it's the same time that someone else would be spending scrolling.
Exactly. They can go talk about social media. The Solabanga Magambambu, I used to have 3 jobs a day, 2019. Nengo wa Facebook tebukubula. si commenting, si liking, si posting, but I'm constantly on social media. Nganze manyi ba penge, nze manyi ba lita kagwa, nze manyi ba badira. Si manyi na je balabulire natu zino.
Peng, where did she go? I haven't seen her in a long time.
You know, social media is like this. When you lose the time for following up that people, the Facebook take care of bakulaga. I get so busy with my business, which is also running on the same social media, and I'm earning money there. So Katinga, why should I care about penge? Ngaze money agapa wa penge balisa fully blog nga mumanyi kati mbuzayo no na Facebook
by the way, the
Facebook
then the chat changing interested in that, yeah. Then waliwo mchala pastor omu yali ali mu preaching n'agamba mbunze nina essimu, I have a book, naye mentioning ebintu byalina n'agamba oliawo okutte iPhone takuyingiza sente you're not investing, you're not earning anything by holding an iPhone. What is the importance of an iPhone?
Nigeria.
In fact, she was hitting on me. Yeah, Nigeria. She was hitting on me. Hey, kubanga buli mwaka nzenga nali nchusa simu ngamba muna amesa wani badole kila chusa if I'm using my phone, it has to be about something. Nowadays, I don't even scroll to look for something. Most of the times I'm seeing are the people in business, like, what are they saying? What is the difference? What is new? What can you do, you know?
All of us business tips, all of us blog,
yes, investment tips, baby,
penge.
Like things like that, you know?
By the way, guys, social media platforms recognize what you consume and they bring you more of that.
Yes, absolutely.
But for the past 4 years, I
don't even think she's still doing that either. She also knows that it's not the way to go. Huh?
It's just that
when you change the way you use social media, then the algorithm changes and you no longer bump into search. So guys, what we're talking about that everyone has enough time. Buli omuku find 24 hours in a day. But what you choose to use them for. Zenavanga kumulimu, I used to take like 25 minutes or 30 minutes train. Ngo tunulire simu watch. Ngendo tuke wakanga no koche yocha. Ngola bakanu la bakali no la bakali. All those things no longer show up on my timeline. Because the last time I used to commute, now those 30 minutes are gold. That's when I'm going to answer my inquiries. That's when I'm going to enter my leads. That's when I'm going to send this message to this lead. And sometimes I would even sign contracts on the train.
Yes.
I was like, the exact amount of time I used to spend on Facebook those days, I'm spending it to earn on Facebook. I didn't even know about the business side of Facebook.
No.
Before 2021.
Yes.
You're not alone.
I'm telling you. So that time thing, mulimba bachala mulimba. Tewali achalina bu. Omanyi wano woba ngokoye nye verifia mama obwana olugweri ne bweba kanogamba ewo bwana bweba sengo ojibaka. Penge rita kagwaya kaza.
Na watali echo. Now what are you? Or you take kids to sleep or you're breastfeeding, you can still hold your phone and do the training and things like that. You know, it's I feel like when you're scrolling, you can still learn the system of the business you're running.
I'm cooking,
you don't have to do all of it at once, because all of us we did it at some point. Yeah.
While I'm cooking at home. Esimi yangebera ku tripod nga kuliko training gyengoberera obanga I'm going live on my page to tell people about my business and I'm cooking You know, guys, for me, that is better than, zigundi, mini jobs in a I'm telling you, you a mini job for 2 hours or 3 hours and you need 5 hours because you need an hour to go and an hour to come back. And no one
Yeah.
pays you for your transit. So guys, I think we are 40 minutes. So guys, thank you so much for coming. I think it was I hope it was a useful conversation. Okujjako nga waliwo alina kyayagala okwongerako Joan tuwayo akagamba akasembayo kuŋŋaanya bye twogedde omanyi sometimes we scat ourselves twogere eno neeri kati Joan tukuŋŋaanye siibula abatuwuliriza tuve wano.
Okay. Thank you so much for watching us and for being here. Now, the truth is we can accept it or deny it. Everything has moved online. Everything. Be it your banking, be it your shopping, be it your businesses, it has moved online. So you can either embrace it and accept the change and go with the flow or fight it. But bottom line is, where are you going to be in 1 year? Where are you going to be in the next 5 years? What does your retirement plan actually look like? So all those are things that you need to think about and consider. These amazing ladies today, they've been discussing myths and busting those myths to show you that it is possible online. So join us and do this online business with us because it works and it is the future.
And the present.
Thank you,
Thank you so
Assy.
much, Joan. Thank you so much, everyone. And with that, I will not add a thing. I just want to wish you a nice evening from German, wherever you're watching us from. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.